You're listening to the Open Books Podcast.
Your next chapter starts now.
Is it love, 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 love that I'm feeling? Is it love, 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 love that I'm feeling? Is she the one?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Open Books Podcast. We are back today with a little fall faves and a small little catch-up with
Fall
you
faves,
girlies.
small catch-up, a little alliteration.
What's up? How have you been?
I love these episodes where we just talk about fun things and catch up. Little
Yes.
minis.
Little minis.
Okay, so I have a couple things to catch you up on briefly.
Let's hear it.
Before we jump into our fall faves. One, I want to update the people that I got my sofa.
It is gorgeous.
It's gargy-pargy.
It's so gargy-pargy.
I can't wait till you can come over
I know.
and sit on my sofa. I'm just so happy because you're about to be on maternity leave shortly.
I know.
And you will have time, when you're ready to leave the house, when you want to do a little getaway, stop and grab some coffee and come sit on my sofa because it's from rooms to go. It's deep-seated.
Yes, deep.
Yes. So, there's plenty of room for you, for the babe, for me, for the other babes,
All the babes.
for the computers, for the book. There's room.
There is room.
We can watch TV. We can watch movies. We can
Question.
have lunch.
Do the back cushions come off?
Yes.
Or are they hooked?
They can come off. So there's even more deep-seated
That is. How do you feel about that? Do you like it?
of how deep it is.
That the back cushions come off, that they're not hooked.
I'm indifferent. I don't know yet. Is it
Okay.
annoying to have them come off?
Sometimes, only because now mine is much older. Like you have a fresh, new, firm couch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to when you fix and fluff your couch.
Yeah, you have to fix them.
you have to fix it.
So, and there is one thing that
But-
I found a bit annoying about this sofa is that they're not. It's 3 pieces. So the sectional is 3 separate pieces, not one sofa.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm finding them shifting already a little bit. There was a couple little hooks and
That you can,
screws
connect 'em?
to connect them, but me and Matt were too eager to put them all together. So
Oh no,
we're
you just want to I know the whole dynamic of your house has shifted with this couch.
Our lives have changed because before we didn't have a sectional. So as a family, we're sitting on separate sofas. Really, now we can lay multiple different angles, multiple directions. It's
So
amazing.
so much room for activities.
Yeah, so maybe eventually we'll get around to putting those screws in, but for now we'll just kind of have scoot it
You
back
just
over a little bit.
relax and enjoy your couch.
The next thing is that I got tickets to see Rascal Flatts on tour.
Shut up.
Yes, so I only know this because The Toast, which we listen to
Yes.
religiously, has been talking about this Rascal Flatts tour happening for a long time, waiting on it. They finally announced that the tour was happening.
Which is why I'm bitch, you're going to Rascal Flats. I was just listening to them talk about
You were
That's
just
great.
and that's how I
Yes.
knew you were listening to the Toast talk about it.
Yes.
So I was like, oh shit, let me go see. And it's fucking fight for your life, Roman Coliseum out there.
for Rascal Flats.
Yes, I was shook. Immediately, first of all, I was on the waiting list, just like I was for Olivia Rodrigo on Ticketmaster. I was on the wait list. Then I got put in the waiting room, and then so they're playing at the Lafayette Cajun Dome.
Yeah.
So we will have to go to Lafayette and sleep for the night, which should be fun.
That'll be fun. Make it romanticize that.
Exactly. And me and Matt never really do anything like that. It's been really a long time since we've
my
even
gosh, so
went
it's
on
just
a
you and Matt
date.
going?
It's just me and Matt.
Love. When is this?
It's in March.
Okay.
March 28th. So it's a couple months away. It's not too far. Where? Yeah, it's only a couple months
yeah,
away.
it's not far.
So I asked Matt, do we want to go with friends? Do we want to invite people? He was like, let's just go me and you. I'm
I love that.
and Rascal Flatts is a great band to
They
see,
are.
with your husband or a boyfriend or partner.
Life is a highway.
Fabulous song. So there's fun head bopping songs, and then there's lovely songs that we can hold hands to, May God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Also, so
They really do have some bangers now that I think
so
about
many
it.
that you don't even really remember. I miss Mayberry. So many good ones.
Y'all are going to have so much fun.
I know. And so I've been listening to their albums, just to kind of get in the mood. And what's that song? I wanted to tell you to listen to it, but I was like, it's going to make Amber cry, so I won't
I
tell
was
you.
about to
But
say I'm a ball of emotion.
because you just listen to it from the perspective of a parent. My wish for you. I was literally in the shower, hope your
this
dreams stay
love?
big and your worries stay. Wait, listen what it says. You never need to carry more than you can hold. Wait for this. And when you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you who wants the same
Stop.
things too. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you never and you help somebody every chance you get, and you find God's grace in every mistake and never give more than you take. No, it's too much. So
I listen to it so poetic. Too.
No, it does. I listened to it from the parents' perspective, and I was like, I'm definitely going to cry at this concert. But I'm very excited about that. That's something for me to look forward to in the upcoming
You
months.
always need something to look forward to.
Exactly. I get to buy a new outfit. I need some new cowboy boots.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I'll ask for that for Christmas. That's a good thing. Skylar was just asking me, what do I want for Christmas?
Boots.
That's a good one. Like, good pair. I don't have cowboy boots. You do, huh?
No.
Oh, I thought
I
you
don't.
did.
No.
Okay.
But you need to get some Tacovas. Like, get some, like, real cowgirl.
Like, invest. Okay, the next thing I
Invest.
needed to tell you was I wanted to recap my lip injections.
Oh, yes. We've been dying.
I've been dying to talk about this.
The people have been dying to know.
So in one of our last episodes, I mentioned that I was going to go get my lips done. So since then, I've had my lips done. So I went with some friends to Salt and Stone. It's in Walker, Louisiana. It's like right next to Baton Rouge. I've never been to Walker. Very nice little area. Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't, but I've heard of it.
It's like by Zachary, and we ended up being in Denham Springs. It was like 10 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to like eat lunch at this Mexican restaurant. So it was very nice. So we drove there, and I just wanted to recap my experience because it was absolutely lovely. And I love my lips.
They look so perfect.
I
so
believe you.
Natural,
When you say that.
as you should.
Because I wanted them to look natural, obviously, but I want them to also like have a noticeable difference. That's the point. Like I wanted them to be bigger, and I think Chantel and Chastity did an amazing job. So we get there. She puts the numbing cream on me. I didn't realize how long the numbing cream has to sit. It's like 45 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I didn't know that either.
So some of the other girls got waxed. We were all like vaginas out, buttholes out.
Absolutely.
I was like drooling. I couldn't talk. We were just chilling, really. It was an ultimate girls' day, really. Like everybody's
I'm
like
obsessed with that.
spread eagle.
Right.
Amanda's like shirts off. It was hot in there. We had to wear sunglasses for the radiation. It was a great girl time.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with this entire situation.
It was so fun. So they put the numbing cream on, numb my lips for about 45 minutes. And then, so I go and, we're all like standing over watching. But Chantel and Chastity kind of like tag teamed on it to really get like the perfect lip shape for me.
Oh my gosh. And that's what you want. Like, you don't want people that are just like in and out.
Don't treat me like a number.
Yeah, baby. I am not a number.
Treat me like a patient. So they did such a good job. It did. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It hurt. I was scared of the pain. And even though my lips were numb, like, I still felt it. It did not hurt.
Yeah.
But it wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Squeezed Skylar's hand the whole time. And it was probably like 20 minutes total. And I did get like a really bad bruise. But that's obviously to be expected. And it's already going down a lot. And then I can't wait to see what they look like with no bruises.
Oh my gosh.
But you had said this earlier, and I wanted to mention, like, I can see how lip filler can be an addiction. Like, I'm literally like, I need
Give
more.
me more.
I love it.
I want more.
So I feel like kind of changed the symmetry of my face too. So I used to like hate this side profile. You know how like one side of your face is a movie star, the other side of your face is like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West.
The sister.
I'm like, who is she? I don't know her. Like now, I kind of don't mind the side as much. Like my lips kind of like evened it out, and I'm just very pleased. So Chantel offered our listeners $75 off if you just mention Open Books Podcast. It's all you have to do is mention it.
Don't sleep on that offer.
Don't sleep on it. And they do all kinds of things there. So lip filler, lip flips, eyelashes, Botox. So Allie got some Botox while we were there. Really just fabulous place to be. So if you mention Open Books Podcast, you can get $75 off of your services.
I love.
One more thing we have to mention is these movies that we both watched.
Yes.
You want to go first?
Okay, so I just recently watched, it's a Hulu exclusive, or a Hulu original, I think is what they call it. Hold Your Breath.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so I just grabbed like the little blurb, but it's streaming on Hulu. It's a psychological horror thriller set in the Dust Bowl of the 1930s.
Love that.
Y'all, Josh and I watched it, and we were like, what the hell are we watching?
What?
So the film follows Margaret Bellum, played by Sarah Paulson.
Okay.
A mother trying to protect her two daughters, Rose and Ollie, while struggling with her own deteriorating mental state in a dust-ravaged Oklahoma. As external threats like the deadly dust storms and a mysterious preacher close in on the family, Margaret begins to question whether the real danger lies within her mind or in the sinister forces around them. It's crazy. So the oldest daughter is reading this book, and it's got the gray man as a character. So he like comes into play with like this sinister being, and that he can basically like he's the dust. Like he can get in at any time.
Mm.
I enjoyed it. It was definitely like what is happening.
Yeah.
One of those type of psychological thrillers, but it was good.
It's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something just like that.
So watch it.
And you know, Sarah Paulson, they hate to see Sarah Paulson coming when it's when it's a role for like a mother who's slowly losing her mind.
What's the American Horror Story sound?
Oh.
He's escaping. It's like a
Bowl-
real thing.
Wait, the Dust Bowl was a name given to the drought-stricken southern plains region of the United States, which suffered severe dust storms during a drought in the 1930s. That sounds like awful. It's terrifying.
yeah.
As high winds and choking dust, I'm like claustrophobic thinking about that, swept through the region from Texas to Nebraska. People and livestock were killed. Crops failed, and across the entire region, the Dust Bowl intensified, and it crushed economic impacts of the Great Depression and drove many farming families on a desperate migration in search of work and better living conditions.
Yeah, so it's like a historical fiction
Wow.
thriller.
Neat. Okay, I'm sold. Yeah, that's so interesting. I don't know anything about the Dust Bowl. Like, I'm sorry, I'm like uncultured. Like, I need to learn more.
When you watch it, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
This was a crazy time in history.
Yeah.
Okay, the movie that I watched, I actually just watched it last night on my new sofa with Skylar.
Love that.
It's a new movie that's, I think it's still out in theaters, but we rented it on Amazon Prime for $20, which I was like, you know what? Fucking, I'm splurged.
Yeah.
I want to watch a new movie. It's called Blink Twice with Channing Tatum.
Okay.
Had never heard of it. Skylar had said she heard of it.
Twice.
Blink Twice. Wait, I think that's what it's called. Let me double check. So Channing Tatum and then Zoe Kravitz helped produce it, his wife. Yeah, it's a 2024 film. So it's a psychological thriller. I was like, wait,
What?
brand new 2024 film, psychological thriller? Count me in. So I'm going to tell you what it's about. I won't say too much because I think you should watch it. I think it'd be a great movie for you and Josh to watch, like maternity.
Yeah.
Billionaire Slater King, he's played by Channing Tatum, meets the cocktail waitress Frida at his fundraising gala. He invites her to join him and his friends on a dream vacation on his private island. Strange things start to happen, and Frida questions her reality. So a lot of the beginning of the movie, we're like, where is this going? It definitely felt like a movie, but by the end of us, me and Skylar were like, conspiracy theory, loaded, because it felt like a movie where they're letting you know directly the things that happen. Allegedly with the elites. It felt like they were being like, this shit happens. Hello, we're telling you. Like, you know, there's some music videos, there's some movies that you're like, what? This is like in your face almost. Because it was very much like super rich guy invites the sorry people, the waitress, to his island retreat where they have lots of fun, do lots of drugs.
It sounds...
All their days start to mix together. And so they're doing all these drugs. And I pause it to tell Skylar, I'm like, once you get into this world, I don't know because I've never been in the world, but I have to assume once you get into the world of like, you're just go on drugs and things that are keeping you awake, like you get so warped in your brain and your reality. Like you can't function like a normal person anymore.
No.
You lose yourself. So, and that's what happens with these people on the island. Obviously, there's a twist and like there's more to it, but it's definitely like I kind of said what happened, but I'll save it because I think you should watch it. I don't want to spoil it. Privilege, and that there's usually freaks at the top of the pyramid.
It sounds...
And I was like, you know, this feels weird to watch with all like the P. Diddy stuff coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, people have asked us actually on Facebook recently to like deep dive into it, and I'm like, well, I don't want them to like come for us.
I don't want them to come for us.
So like, I don't, allegedly, this felt like a direct
correlation?
Yeah, honestly, it felt like a direct correlation. It felt like they were directly telling us, like, this is the kind of shit that happens. Like, this is not fiction.
I feel like they've been trying to show us this.
Yeah, they have. So I think you should watch it. And we'll just save our thoughts for maybe one day when we feel empowered enough to come on here and say it.
Empowered enough to come on
but
here
for now,
and speak our minds, but
alleged.
We'll speak in cryptic code until then.
Exactly. One more thing I wanted to tell you that I'll watch, because I don't know when we're going to do our next month report. I watched Chimp Crazy that you suggested on HBO.
Oh my gosh, everyone needs to watch Chimp Crazy.
Everyone needs to watch it. So it was nuts. I'll just say that these people on these shows are seriously mentally ill. And I'll leave it at that. You guys need to watch it. It was so entertaining. Matt was like watching it with me. He's like, what the fuck's going on with these people? They're nuts.
Maybe we can start like a thread.
Yeah.
And just like have people's comments on it.
They need psychological help.
They do. Because I would like to know what people are saying about it.
What was your girl's name? Crazy ass girl.
With the makeup?
Yeah.
Tanya.
Tanya.
Okay, should we jump into our fall faves?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I feel like we're probably the same with this, but I'm huge on changing my routines with the seasons. I just think that that's something so special.
Yeah.
Romanticizing each.
And it helps you like
each
get into
thing.
the mindset that it's a new season.
Yes, 100%. I don't know. Maybe it's pregnancy too, though, but I just feel like I keep saying this, but I really mean it. I feel like I'm getting this like wave of clarity.
Evolution.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Like we always talk about our like big cognitive shifts, like as we hit these age milestones. But I think you do get one when you become a mom.
100%. Your perspective changes so much when you become a
That
mom.
part, like
yeah.
25 was big. We say this all the time. 28, 30 was big for me, but now I have like this different outlook.
Yep. Everything changes. Your whole entire perspective on
Everything.
life, it shifts.
So I keep saying like I just want to like it's time for another reinvention.
Yep.
Part.
Yeah.
So
happens every couple of years and it's always like necessary. It feels good.
it does feel good. So like my list is more about like you were kind of saying like I'm cultivating a vibe here.
Yep. We're cultivating the mood we want. Mine might be a little more like surface level, but I know I don't know. We might have a lot of same
Let's
things.
just say.
All right, my first one is pretty obvious, but it's so necessary, and it's a fall smelling candle.
Colby. No, I have moody fall scents.
Exactly. It's true though.
It is.
Like scents to spray. The sofa I actually recently
Yes.
got like one of the like a local New Orleans brand. I forget what it's called, but it's just like a little spritz on
Yeah.
the sofa. Just makes your whole house smell so good.
Oh my gosh. Have you heard of Aroma Avenue?
Yes. You told me about that, I think.
Yes, they sell Classy Chaos sells them.
Okay.
And they smell so good. They're coconut wax, so it's not made with like, fake stuff, but they had just dropped a I think it's like falling leaves or something.
Yeah.
It smells so good. So yeah, moody fall scents.
I
I'm
got
right there with you.
blessed by Amanda because she wants to kind of like clear her house of toxic chemicals, toxic energy.
Yep.
And she she mentioned she talked to you about it, so she decided to get rid of her Bath and Body Works, and I was like, "Come here, bring them over here.
Yeah.
I can take them."
I was gonna say, yeah, if you are not a non-toxic person,
Give them to me. But she's
take
switching.
the candles. But yes, that was one of the first things I was like, I can't do Bath and Body Works
It was a
anymore.
word, and it makes sense. It's full of all kinds of shit.
Yep.
So she gave me probably like 20 Bath and Body Works candles, and they're there's so much of them are fall. They're like a big ass $25 candle. So
The 3-wick.
I was like, I'll take them. So I
Yeah.
have like fall ones burning already, and it really helps.
It does. Okay.
Next I have new cozy blankets. Emphasis on the new because with my new sofa, I decided to get new blankets, new pillows. Blankets
Absolutely.
make such a
New
big
energy.
difference. New energy. I really like waffle knit blankets, so I got a new one of those, like a cream color. It helps cultivate the vibe.
It does.
And I know it
And
sounds
that's
silly.
what we do.
But it's the little things.
It is little things. Speaking of, I have putting on autumn scenes on YouTube. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And just like reading.
Yes.
And it's like crackling fire or fall time at the lake. I don't know. It's basically like a
background
noise.
So I used to do that a lot with my classroom. Like when
Yes.
teaching, I would put on whatever season we were in. I haven't really done it at home. That's perfect to do that.
oh my gosh, I love doing it at home.
I think it'd be really good to do in the morning too. Like while the kids are
Yes.
getting up. I've been trying to obviously it's so easy to just turn on the TV when you wake up. Like it's just a natural thing to do. But Matt has been like talking to me more about not doing that or putting on something else, even if it's like music. That's a good alternative.
Yeah, it's just like calming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Next I have putting the Christmas tree up after Thanksgiving.
Oh, love.
Yeah, it's just gonna help. I mean, it goes from fall to winter a little bit, but
That's such a good
is that
one.
about when you do yours?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I was
Yes,
trying to think when I want to
absolutely.
do it, because I feel like if I do it too early, you're over it
Yeah.
too quick.
Once Thanksgiving ends, I try to give Thanksgiving its moment.
Yeah, yeah.
So like September and October are Halloween to me and fall. And then the 3 weeks in November, that's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then it's
boom.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So
I agree. And I understand, though, putting your tree up before that because it's just such nice vibes. But I think I'm going to wait till after Thanksgiving.
I have, I mentioned this before, but making pumpkin cookies.
Okay.
Jesse James Decker's recipe.
Which I'm going to be open to trying the pumpkin flavor.
It's very good.
Okay. Next, I have fuzzy socks
Oh, duh.
Paired
Absolutely.
with skim sweatpants. I got a
got
pair.
skim sweatpants?
So, okay, they're not sweatpants, actually. They're like more of like a jersey style. So
like
they're
a lounge
thin.
pant.
Lounge pants. That's what I was looking for. I love them. They aren't the right size for me. Honestly, I should let you try them on because they're just a little too. You're a little bit taller than me.
Oh my
they're
gosh,
too long.
yes.
They drag on my floor, and I don't have time to go get them all.
I was
They're
gonna say,
just not doing that shit.
well, if you get yourself a new pair, I'll buy those from you. If you
I will just give them to you. And actually, I should have brought them tonight because they'd be perfect for like postpartum too. They're so soft.
oh my gosh,
They're the perfect lounge pants. They're like a cream color. It's really, really good quality stuff. It's not the cheapest, but like we said, like elevating.
Yeah.
To be walking around in a pair of skim sweatpants versus, just the Hanes, which
hot,
no
rich,
shade
and
to
that
the Hanes.
bitch. Like
Exactly.
you have to
Be it and feel it
You have to believe it
to be it.
to be it. Yes. Okay, I have watching comfort movies.
Yes.
Practical Magic, Death Becomes Her, Halloween Town, The Haunted Mansion, Hocus Pocus, Harry Potter.
Okay, I've seen all those besides Practical Magic. Should I watch that?
Colby.
What is that? Is it
Practical
older?
Magic? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'll watch it.
Sandra Bullock is in
Okay.
it. It is one of my favorite fall-time movies. Maybe like one of my favorite movies ever.
And that leads me into mine, which is comfort shows. So I put The Vampire Diaries. I feel like it's a great one to watch
That's
during
perfect.
fall. Have
Yep.
on in the background, restart it from the beginning. You got so much to look forward to.
And then I just have decorating for Halloween. Josh and I are freaks for Halloween decorations, especially like
Y'all love that.
giant 12-footers. But yeah, that's like our little special bond is
I
Halloween.
love that. Y'all do. So I'm assuming no Halloween party this year, though.
No Halloween party this year,
Because
sadly.
you guys usually host the big
We
friends
do.
party.
Yeah, so we usually do like a big annual Halloween party. I think this was going to be like year 6.
That's
5 or
crazy.
6. Like it's become like an actual annual thing. But obviously we're taking a break
Because you're going to have a babe.
for the babe.
Yeah.
But we'll be back next year.
And next year, she can be there.
Oh my gosh.
Next year, we can make it
Next
the
year-
kids, too. That's
Oh
so
my
fun.
gosh, that is fun.
Yeah, and we can still have a drink.
We can still
I can still bring a gallon daiquiri over there. So the last thing I have is capitalizing on taking walks, especially in the fall, especially where we live. It's so hot throughout pretty much every month of the year. This is our only time to get like a good walking season.
Absolutely.
So October to December, and honestly, it's still hot right now in October, but in the evenings it kind of cools down a little
It
bit.
does.
So I want to,
That's a good one.
yeah, to start doing it more, especially with the kids. Like, it's just so much nicer to spend your evening on a little walk. I'm lucky because I live close to a park that has like a walking trail. The last thing is a couple movies I just want to mention that I want to watch at some point during the fall. Good Will Hunting, I feel like is a good one. It's a classic.
That is a good one.
As well as Dead Poets Society, another classic. I want to rewatch Jennifer's Body. It's been a while.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like a little cult classic.
Exactly. Silver Linings Playbook. I just love that movie. It's really good. Have you seen that
You know,
one?
I've never watched that movie.
It's a good one.
Okay.
You should.
I'll add it.
It's a good comfort background movie.
Okay.
Okay, well, let us know if you guys do any of these same things. Let us know if you watch Blink Twice.
Yeah.
I think you should watch it.
I'm going to watch.
And don't forget to hit up Salt and Stone and get your $75 off. Go get you
your
some
75
juicy lips.
Get you some juicy lips or some fabulous eyelashes.
Juicy lips and a fat ass.
Juicy lips and a fat ass. You heard it here first.
Okay, thank y'all for listening. Don't forget, give us 5 stars. Go on the Apple Podcast app and leave a review. Bye.